As she reached for her valise, the gravel on the road slipped beneath her boots. A panicked cry escaped her lips as she fell head-first into the space behind the driver's seat. Her legs wiggled in the air as she struggled in vain to propel herself back upright. "Blast and hell!" she cursed, fighting wildly to get her body into a position that could leverage her back down. Her dress and coat tangled around her knees. The purr of another motorcar engine made her freeze. A cool breeze caressed her, where her travel dress bunched around her thighs. Whoever had just stopped on the road had a prime view of her legs. The motor died. Footsteps crunching on gravel warned her of someone's approach, and her body went rigid in apprehension. Fear ratcheted up inside her until she was gasping for breath and thrashing to get back on her feet. Excuse me, miss. May I help?" a rich, smooth voice asked.
"Oh, yes, please. I'm in a spot of bother, it seems."
"I'm going to touch you, miss. Please do not panic." The man's gloved hands settled on her ankles, then slid to her calves as he pulled her down. Tingles of awareness shot through her body, making her twitch in the oddest places. Ivy tried not to let it ruffle her that some strange man's hands were on her legs. She'd never liked feeling vulnerable, and this was perhaps the most exposed she'd ever been in her life. It was unsettling, to say the least. She slid down the side of the Hudson, her face heating and the blood pounding in her ears. When she turned to her rescuer, her heart skittered to a stop, and she sucked in a breath. Leo. For a long moment, she couldn't think, couldn't breathe. She was a girl again, crying as her mother lay dying. Leo's long muscular body had been solid and warm behind her as he held her while she wept. He'd been comfort and heat and light where she'd only endured darkness in her mother's last hours. Of course it would be him. He'd be the one to find her covered in road dust, legs flailing in the air and stuck with a broken-down motor car. She was always at her worst when he was around. Lady Fate evidently didn't like her. "Is there no end to my bad luck?" "Thank you," she said, uncertain if she should say her name. Would he even remember her? Surely not. With an unexpected deftness, he adjusted her hat, which had been knocked slightly askew during her tumble into the motor car, and pushed the sides of the veil back, as though to get a better look at her face. His lips kicked into a grin, and her heart fluttered back to life. Lord, the man was handsome. His aquiline nose and strong jaw, lips a little thin but no less appealing, and a halo of golden hair blowing in the breeze. And those eyes she'd dreamt about for years, more beautiful than she'd remembered. "You're welcome, miss." He waited for her to introduce herself. So he didn't remember her then. It stung, yet perhaps that was for the best, given the secret mission Leo's mother had entrusted her with. It was best he did not recognize her, and she did not wish to be remembered as Button.